after the Naxalism provocation, now Digvijaya Singh is next. Another shocking remark that has been made by the senior Congress leader. Digvijaya Singh instigating the youth, saying that you are giving training to these youth just like you give training to the army personnel, that is shoot to kill, and then if you will not be able to provide jobs to them, what would happen? Take a look at what he said. So a statement coming in from Digvijaya Singh now, and this after another Congress Neta also provoked. So there are aspirants who have several questions on what will happen next. The centre is engaging with them, but at a time like this, political leaders giving out statements intended to provoke them. Listen in.
आप जिन लोगों को ट्रेनिंग देकर, जो ट्रेनिंग आर्मी में दी जाती है, शूट टू किल, वो योजना आप इन नौजवानों को दे रहे हैं और आप समझ सकते हैं कि उन्हें जब नौकरी नहीं मिलेगी तो वो क्या करेंगे, उसका मैं ज्यादा व्याख्या नहीं करना चाहता.
So this is a kind of the statement coming in from the Congress party. They can no longer distance themselves because these are senior leaders of the Congress party who are making these statements. Niyamika is joining us live. Niyamika, two Congress leaders who have made provocative statements at a time when protests are going on. The centre is engaging with the aspirants, those who have a lot of questions on how the scheme is going to play out. But at a time like this, the Congress leaders making statements that are intended to provoke.
Well, absolutely. This recent statement that has come from Digvijaya Singh is quite shocking because he had made it very clear. He has said in his remarks during the Satyagraha protest that if these people, these Agniveers won't get employed after 4 years, as they were getting a proper training in these 4 years for shoot to kill, we don't know what will happen next. So that is a kind of remark that has been made by Digvijaya Singh, and before this a Rajasthan minister has also said that this will lead the youth of this country towards Naxalism. These youth who won't get employed after these 4 years go and take the path of Naxalism. So that kind of a line that has been taken now by the Congress party.
Okay.
They are saying that...
All right, Niyamika, requesting you to stay on with us. We have Mr. Amit Malviya on the phone line with us. Two statements coming in from two Congress leaders. How do you look at it? One saying that the youth after 4 years will go towards Naxalism. The other saying you're teaching them to shoot to kill. After that, if they're jobless, what's going to happen?
Well, it's not surprising at all, given that Rahul Gandhi in Congress's Chintan Shivar that happened recently said that the country will burn. Hindustan mein aag lagegi. That is exactly what he said. And what we are seeing now from Digvijaya Singh and other Congress leaders is an extension of similar sentiment. They want the country to burn. They want the youth to be misled. And of course, the country will pay a huge price for it.
So you're seeing, there are a few aspirants who want to know how this scheme will play out. But at a time like this, when Congress leaders are giving out these statements, do you see the Congress party reining them in, or, do you think this is the official line of the Congress party? Because these are senior leaders of the party who are making these statements.
This is the official line of the Congress party. It's a deliberate provocation. It is an attempt to incite the young so that the country can burn and the Congress can revel in it.
Okay, all right. Mr. Malviya, thank you for joining us with your thoughts on that. So, two Congress leaders who have given out these statements, one saying after 4 years, the youth will have no option but to become Naxals. On the other hand, Digvijaya Singh saying you are teaching them how to shoot to kill, but imagine what will happen when they don't have jobs after 4 years. So this is what Prime Minister Modi was talking about when he said that there is a misinformation campaign. There are Congress leaders who are provoking the youth at a time when there are protests already taking place across the country. Remember, this also comes at a time when the centre is looking at making a few changes to the scheme to ensure that the youth are pacified. In fact, the Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has also chaired a meeting with the service chiefs for the second straight day amid the agitation, and it is likely that there could be a few more announcements from the centre as well. But amid all of these discussions, take a look at what the Congress leaders are saying.
आप जिन लोगों को ट्रेनिंग देकर, जो ट्रेनिंग आर्मी में दी जाती है, शूट टू किल, वो योजना आप इन नौजवानों को दे रहे हैं और आप समझ सकते हैं कि उन्हें जब नौकरी नहीं मिलेगी तो वो क्या करेंगे। उसका मैं ज्यादा व्याख्या नहीं करना चाहता।